Hi, welcome to the quiz. This very quiz can be done on quizalto.com, where you'll be able to get instant feedback with detailed answers and explanations. The link is in the description below. Quizalto has an extensive library of quizzes you can take for free, and we also have an impressive number of premium quizzes for more advanced levels. As you take quizzes, Quizalto helps you track your progress over time. If our quizzes are not enough for you, you can even create your own quizzes using AI, and they don't even have to be about AWS products. Okay, let's get started. Good luck. Which AWS service is integrated with Amazon Elastic Beanstalk for application monitoring? Amazon CloudWatch, Amazon RDS, AWS Glue, Amazon S3. What must you configure to enable HTTPS for your Amazon Elastic Beanstalk environment? VPC endpoint, security group, SSL/TLS certificate, IAM policy. How does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk support versioning of applications? By using S3 versioning. By using CloudFormation stacks. By using EC2 snapshots. By allowing multiple application versions to be deployed. What type of IP addressing is used for instances in Amazon Elastic Beanstalk environments? MAC addressing, static IP addressing, dynamic IP addressing, broadcast addressing. What is a benefit of using Amazon Elastic Beanstalk? Automatic environment provisioning, direct control over underlying resources, exclusive use of serverless architecture, manual scaling configuration. What is Amazon Elastic Beanstalk primarily used for? Deploying and managing applications, monitoring network traffic, storing large amounts of data, managing user identities. What can you use to configure your Amazon Elastic Beanstalk environment settings? Configuration files in YAML or JSON format, Jupyter notebooks, SQL scripts, HTML files. What happens when you terminate an Amazon Elastic Beanstalk environment? The data in S3 is lost. All AWS resources created for the environment are deleted. EC2 instances are preserved. The environment is paused but not deleted. What is the maximum size of a zip file that can be uploaded to Amazon Elastic Beanstalk? 1 GB, 100 MB, 512 MB, 10 GB. What does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk use to handle deployment orchestration? AWS CloudTrail, AWS CloudFormation, AWS Config, Amazon EMR. Which tool is commonly used to interact with Amazon Elastic Beanstalk from the command line? AWS Trusted Advisor, AWS Elastic Beanstalk CLI, AWS CloudFormation, AWS Management Console. Which AWS service does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk use for domain name registration? AWS CloudFormation, Amazon CloudFront, Amazon Cognito, Amazon Route 53. What type of deployments does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk support to minimize downtime? Rolling and blue/green deployments, serverless deployments, cold migrations, manual deployments. Which AWS IAM role is required for Amazon Elastic Beanstalk to function correctly? Service role, read-only role, user role, instance profile role. What should you use to define environment variables for your Amazon Elastic Beanstalk application? EC2 user data scripts, IAM roles, Elastic Beanstalk configuration files, S3 bucket policies. What AWS service is typically used alongside Amazon Elastic Beanstalk for database needs? Amazon EMR, Amazon RDS, Amazon DynamoDB, Amazon S3. Can you customize the underlying infrastructure of an Amazon Elastic Beanstalk environment? Yes, using configuration files. Only for network resources. No, Elastic Beanstalk does not allow customization. Only for storage resources. How does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk help with cost management? By automatically scaling resources based on demand. By providing fixed pricing. By integrating with AWS Outposts. By offering reserved instances. What is the default limit for the number of environments per AWS account in Amazon Elastic Beanstalk? 10 environments. 40 environments. 50 environments. 100 environments. What is the primary purpose of AWS Elastic Beanstalk environments? Tags? To store log files. To organize and manage AWS resources. To execute code. To manage user access. What does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk use to store logs for your application? Amazon EBS, Amazon S3 and CloudWatch logs, AWS Snowball, AWS Glue. Which storage option is typically used with Amazon Elastic Beanstalk to store application versions? Amazon EFS, Amazon S3, Amazon Glacier, Amazon Redshift. Which AWS service allows you to add user sign-up and sign-in to your Amazon Elastic Beanstalk application? AWS Artifact, AWS CloudTrail, AWS Batch, Amazon Cognito. How do you deploy an application to Amazon Elastic Beanstalk? By setting up an EC2 instance. By configuring a VPC. By uploading a zip file containing the application. By creating an S3 bucket. What does Amazon Elastic Beanstalk automatically manage for your application? Database schema. Scaling and load balancing. Client-side code. Third-party integrations. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com, where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and, if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.